Hello people, unfortunately technical difficulty happened again, this time on my end. The stream has been rebooted, but now, yeah, Iridian through the first sector, 27-4. Surely this will be a great banker lap, as he needs it. The previous Tier 3 Season 2 champion, 3 Maggots and Beckett's now. The middle sector, a 1025. Could this be anything worth noting? Through Stowe now, down to the Vale chicane. Through into the final corner. The Iridian sets a 1:26.1. Hopefully that's not pole position time, but the next person up is Callum. Will he nick to the top of the timing sheet? Beating, bit of revving from the engine. Callum goes first with a 1:26.0. That's an improvement on Iridian's lap. Now Billy, up to the line. Will he beat Callum up? Billy goes second by 200. While that happened, Bram with a slow lap. A lot of people starting their laps now. Next person who will properly finish a lap who will it be? Billy. I apologise for this, people, but I genuinely don't know who's going to be the next person to lap. Anyway, I believe Bram, because he's quicker in the first sector. He'll get a nice toe off of Billy, going down the old pit straight. Billy moves aside quickly. Now through Maggots and Beckett's goes Bramyet Lang. Very good sector of the track. 2 seconds up on his delta time here, Bram. Now, will Callum be anything to pose up? And Bramyet Lang loses it out of Stowe. He's into the grass. That's a poor way to ruin a lap. Anyway, next person to finish a lap is Yonda on the intermediate tyre for the Inches Championship. CSM Yonda. He puts his car P4 with a 1:30.9. Next person to cross the line is Megan, who I don't believe that's... Well, according to sources, he is using his daughter's account, so I will just call him Megan because it's easier. But just so you don't get mixed up, it is someone else playing on their daughter's account. Anyway, moving swiftly onwards from Ethan Quigley, next person on the lap. As far as yeah. In the first sector, Ethan Quigley set a 27.5. Is that a fastest first sector? 5. That is a 10th off Callum's, so that's just a glitch. But anyway, Quigley. Down into Cops from the old pit straight. Lifts off slightly. Will on the track, deciding whether to go left or right. Decides to go left. Through Maggots and Beckett's, Ethan Quigley goes. Bit wide on the exit. A 1:02.7 in the middle sector. Anyway, we will not spoil it. Ethan Quigley. Down into the Vale chicane. Brakes. Quickly on the throttle, a lot of curve taken on the outside. Ethan Quigley up to the line, goes fastest. with a 1:26.001. That is a stunning lap from Ethan Quigley. Even though it probably won't be the pole time, it's still a good lap. As the XL7 spins on the final corner, has he got any wing damage? That is certainly not going to be his flying lap. Next person to start his lap is Liam, just passing in the background. That was strange from the XL7. But anyway, Liam through the loop. His teammate ahead, will he give him a nice little toe? I presume he is. Or he's just staying on the racing line to annoy him. 1:27.4 in the first sector, that is definitely an improvement on other laps. With a decent line through Luffield, now up into the old pit straight. Miller behind him, trying to benefit off a slipstream for his lap, or making a sort of a gap so he can make his own lap without bumping into Liam. Bit of curve on the exit of Maggots for Liam. Still overall a decent line, bit out, bit wide, a 1:02.7 for Liam. Down into Stowe. Will we? Okay, he doesn't do a Bramlett Lang, however, down into the Vale chicane, hard on the brake, quick on the throttle, gets a bit of curve on the outside, into the final corner, goes second. Now, next person to set a lap time will be Mihinovic. Will he be able to show us the Swedish magic and put it fastest? Mihinovic, up to the line. What will Mihinovic set? He sets a 1:26.1, puts him ahead of his teammate in P5. Next person to set a lap will be Millard. In the AlphaTauri with his best friend. 27.2 in the first sector. That is certainly quicker than what currently fastest sector is. Will Liam give him a toe there? That's the question. Down the old pit straight Millard. Liam is definitely helping him here. Nicely off the track, goes Liam to help his friend. Nice line through Maggots. Bit missing the apex on both Beckett, bit wide as the exit. A 1:02.5. Now, will he be able to keep this up and go fastest, or will he tuck in behind his teammate? Through Stowe, down to Vale. Early on the power, bit of engine rev. Millard up the line, a 1:25.8. Nearly 2 whole tenths nearly 2 whole tenths quicker than Ethan. Logan invalidated, but through Maggots and Beckett he goes. He's probably trying to start to get himself in line. Seb behind him on an outlap. Behind him is Ethan Quigley, behind him Bram, cutting every single possible Maggots and Beckett left, right. And he spins, and Bramlett Lang is in the wall. Okay then. Anyway, moving onwards, Yonder. 3 seconds up on his lap time. We're going to ignore everything we saw from Bramlett Lang right there, because that was very weird. Anyway, Yonder, through Stowe, invalidates on the outside of Stowe. Quickly goes into the pits, hopefully he can get out and get another lap in. Anyway, Megan, we completely ignored it. Misses the apex on Stowe by quite a bit. Can he still make it a decent lap? Pumps the accelerator through Vale. He only gets a 1:27.9. It's a 4-second improvement, but it's not good enough for a change in position, I believe. Anyway, Millard, obviously into the pit lane. Next person on the lap, who's properly on the lap, is Seb. Through Cops right now. Through Maggots and Beckett's now. Bit of curb on the outside. Overall, a decent take. Bit wide on the apex, bit wide on the exit. A 103.1, 3/10 down, Seb. Anyway, Ethan Quigley, is he on an improvement lap? No, he's just trying to get into the pits. Anyway, back to Seb. Through Stowe, down into Vale. He's saying that a lot of times today. Quick on the power. Goes wide out the phase. And it won't be an improvement. Now it's a job for Seb to get back into the pits as quickly as possible to start another lap. Will, trying to warm his tyres up for, I believe, his final run in this short quali session before it is game on in a 26 lap fight for winning honours. Person behind Senna is Seb, but Seb is just trying to get back into pit lane. The person behind them is Yonda, with a very long strip of clean air for him to do his own lap, as Mahinovic starts his lap, completely ignored him, into the loop section of the track. Lovely, nice turning, and now quick on the pressure. Will he be able to challenge anyone in the top 5 for pole position this Tuesday evening? A 27.4 in the first sector, slight improvement. We always like to see some slight improvement everywhere. Now through the old pit straight, down into Tops. Will he be able to keep his lap through here and Maggots and Beckett? Keeps it nice and straight. Now into Maggots and Beckett. Nice entry into Maggots. Perfect entry into Beckett. Bit wide, takes the curb. It's a 102.4 in the middle sector, 2/10 up. This could be a very quick and easy pole position for Mahinovic. Down into Vale. Quick on the accelerator. Mahinovic, will he be able to challenge Miller for pole? He does. He beats Miller by 3 thousandths of a second. And now we focus on Phil Senna, who sets a 102.8 in the middle sector. Misses the apex on Stowe. That is not a good sign. As Senna down into Vale now. He goes light on the brakes, quickly on the pressure, has a bit of a spin, and he ruins his lap completely. That is not what you like to see from EXFL Senna. Now he has to rush back, gain battery, and go for a final run. As now Ridian's off the track. Let Ethan Quigley by. Yonder on a lap, completely missed him. He goes 6th of all, 26.0. Next person to set a proper lap will be, well, Mahinovic is probably going to try and rush and get another one in. There's yellow flags everywhere. Next person to properly set their lap time, I believe, will be Ethan Quigley. However, Ridian might take that. Mahinovic just takes it. He wants to get his lap done as quickly as possible. Right, Quigley. There, Ridian, down into Vale now. He'll be the second one to start his lap after Megan. Ridian revs the engine out quite quickly, starts his final flying lap. He's trying to get pole position, just like everyone. Into the loop section. Nice and clean. Bit slow on the power, puts it down, cuts the curb quite a bit, but now he's got to make these final corners count. He's a 10th down in the first sector. That is not a good sign. He's off as well. That's the worst sign. Ethan Quigley in the first sector, 2/10 up is Ethan Quigley. Then behind him, it's Logan. How is Logan doing? I didn't see, but moving slowly is quite good. Behind him, it's Liam with a... why can I not see their bloody lap sector times? Liam, a 27.5. Logan, a 27.4. There we go. Right. Second flag is out. Mahinovic takes it. Miller's invalid on his lap. He's a 10th down anyway. Billy's down on his lap time. That's not good. Anyway, Ridian, 3 stow, 2/10 down. This is not good. Megan, he's 4/10 up. Taps the accelerator. He goes wide. Out of Vale, he hits the curb and he goes wide. This will not be an improvement in position. He'll be an improvement in time, but not an improvement in position. Ridian stays 8th. Next person across the line, Ethan Quigley. Ethan Quigley gets pole with 1:25.6. Next person off the line is Logan. He goes T9. Next person to the line, Billy goes T4. Next person to the line will be Liam. Invalidated anyway. Next person to the line, Callum. 10th of improvement. Will he be able to go anywhere near the top? Callum stays where he is. Next person to the line, Seb. He invalidated, so it won't matter. Next person to the line. That will have a costly lap. Senna. He picks anyway. Yonder is the last person who can do anything. He's 2nd up. He's 3/10 up, sorry. Down into the Vale chicane. Quick on the power. Will Yonder be anything to challenge the top? Yonder goes pole position. Pole position for DSM Yonder. That is a stunning lap from the first champion of the league. A 1:25.643 beats Ethan Quigley by, quick maths, 18,000 to the second, I believe. 18,000 to the second. Let's just focus on that. Right. Wow. That is Formula 1 heritage. Formula 1 heritage. Congrats to everyone in the... yeah, my maths was correct. So that's your starting grid for the race. Yonder starts up on pole, Ethan Quigley alongside him, Mahinovic and Millard on the second row, Billy and Liam on the 3rd row, yes, Callum, Ridian 4th row, Logan and Seb, the best friends, on the 5th row, Bram and Senna, the XFL, in the 6th row, and Megan starts by himself in the 7th row in P13. That was qualifying, and we will join you for the race quite soon. I doubt there's anything to see in this, but yeah. Imagine, I swear to God, if my audio has not been included this whole time. It's been, but part of the audio hasn't. Okay, it's been included, right? Can we have the viewers' thoughts on the qualifying session, if there's anyone true there? By true, I mean not a robot. Anyway, as we get ready for the 5 red lights here in Silverstone, 26 laps of action coming up next on Bazzy Racing League. Here we are, 5 red lights. And it's lights out and away we go. And Yonder gets revs off the start. Ethan Quigley, can he put alongside him? No, he can't. Right, down into turn 1. Yonder keeps the lead. There's a change of position. Has anyone gone off track? No, everyone gets cleanly through turn 1 and 2. Is there any chaos going into turn 3? No, into the loop now. Any Callum gets by Logan. Right. Yonder goes the defensive line but goes back into left field now. As Bram gets past Seb, around down the inside. Will Seb, oh Bram with a twig on the backside. Seb retakes the position. Down into Cops now. Will there be any shenanigans? No, everyone gets past just fine. Bram a bit wide. Hopefully that doesn't do anything bad. Anyway, Yonder keeps the lead from Maggots and Beckett. However, Ethan Quigley, can he pull alongside him? No, he can't. To Mihinovic. Mihinovic goes side by side with Ethan Quigley, and Ethan Quigley goes side by side with Yonder. 3 wide into Stowe. Mihinovic backs out. They overtake Ethan Quigley. Down into the rail chicane. As Millard goes slightly off the track. Yonder sets the fastest lap. A quick check on tyres for anyone. Yonder, Mihinovic, Callum, Logan, Seb, Senna and Bram are all attempting the medium hard, while everyone else is attempting the opposite. As Callum gets a bit nervy, that allows Billy to pull alongside him. Can Billy make an overtake into the Wellington straight? No, he can't. Will he try to send it? No, he can't. Now, down into left field. Yonder. Can he retain Mihinovic? Is he closing in on Yonder? Can he overtake into the old pit straight? Okay, Mihinovic and Yonder into Cops. No shenanigans there. Mihinovic tries to pull alongside Yonder. They are side by side, nearly side by side, going into Max and Beckett. Mihinovic doesn't do anything stupid and backs out. However, Mihinovic, can he get a better exit out of Maggots and Beckett and try and challenge? The answer is no, he can't. As Ethan Quigley, something's happened. He had a bad exit out of Maggots and Beckett and now he's fallen down to 5th. That is not a good start when you start in 2nd. As Senna makes a move on Seb. Seb lets him, oh, bit of contact on both of them. Senna gets tapped in the rear. No thing happening. As Bram goes tries to send it on Seb. Anything happen? No, Quigley and Liam are having a battle here. Callum. Oh, Quigley's been spun round. That is a shame. I wasn't able to catch it because I was too busy flicking for everyone, so I apologise if anyone wants to have a stream POV of it. But no, as DRS has been enabled, Bram and Seb are fighting side by side. Will Mihinovic send it with DRS into Yonder, going into Luffield? Now into Scotland now. Right, Miller has very quickly caught up to the top 2. It is Ethan Quigley has left the session. That is not good if you're an Ethan Quigley fan. Anyway, Mihinovic, he'll try and get a better exit. Nearly collides with Yonder into Maggots and Beckett. Will he get a better exit out on Beckett? No, he goes a bit wide. He has DRS. Will he be able to send it down the inside of Stowe? I don't think he's trying to push that hard. Yonder, with less battery than Mihinovic. Logan gets past Billy. I don't think that was any fighting fair. As Billy tries to pull alongside Logan, he doesn't do that. Seb down the inside of Bram, I believe. As Yonder starts the 4th lap in the lead with a gap on Mihinovic, as Liam sets the fastest lap on his hard compound tyre. Now, will this be the lap that Mihinovic puts some pressure on Yonder as the AlphaTauri slightly fight, allow Callum to get back into it for the fight for P3? Will any action happen? Will Liam send it on Millard? Will Millard send it on... Oh, it's a bit of a less opportunity. Right, will Ridian do anything? As Billy doesn't do anything, don't know why I said that. The bottom 2 are quite a long distance behind, so yeah. As Mihinovic, he's gaining on some parts of the track and he's losing on others. Could this be the lap that he gets past Yonder with a better exit out of Beckett? tries, but obviously Maggots and Beckett, you can't really overtake into it. Mihinovic, has he on a better exit? Maybe. Will he burn the battery? He's not burning, but I'll tell you what, he is gaining. And he can quickly pick him 3 seconds, but Mihinovic takes the lead as Grand Prix going around outside of Stowe, and even Quigley is out. He is retired on track, but I don't believe it's a safety car, as Mihinovic keeps the lead down in the rail chicane. That was an amazing move. As Yonder has a bit of a snap, has this fallen out of the face of Yonder's hands. Now Millard is chasing Yonder here for the T2. Will Liam try and possibly change that by fighting his teammate? I doubt not. As Liam taps Millard on the rear, I don't think anything bad's going to come of that, but that has happened. Anything worth noting? As Billy goes on the inside of Logan. That's a really ballsy move if you're Billy there, fighting someone above your tier. Now Billy's going to try and catch Callum, who is really in this, to be fair. Yonder, he's caught up to Mihinovic here. Will he be able to overtake him? Or is this just the fact that Mihinovic has probably got a more straight line speed setup? Yonder, a bit of a bad Maggots and Beckett here. I'll tell you what, will Millard now be able to close the gap and make an overtake on Yonder here? Obviously, Yonder, the first double champion, as Yonder sends it down the inside of Stowe, and Yonder takes back the lead. Will Mihinovic go around the outside? Mihinovic stays around the outside of him. This will be a battle down into the Vale chicane. He will be last on the brakes. Yonder, will Mihinovic is on the switchback. Bit of a switch from the rear end of Mihinovic, but so far they are separated by nothing. This has been an entertaining fight for T1 here. Will Mihinovic do anything into turn 3, I believe? He'll try and go around the outside, but removes that idea from his head. Mihinovic with 20% more battery than Yonder. Will he burn to get that position back, or will he stay behind and wait for an overtake around the other straight? So far, Seb gets past Bram. Nice overtake from the bloke from Stoke. As Yonder goes into Carps, Mihinovic only 2 tenths behind him. Millard. Yeah. Oh, Mihinovic nearly hit Yonder there. That would have been an awful collision. But now, will he try and get a better exit out of Stowe here? To try and maybe send it down the inside again to reclaim the position that got taken away from him the lap before. Mihinovic, as Millard just appears out of nowhere to take second place from Mihinovic. Amazing stuff. As now, will Mihinovic send it down into... No. Now, as the Sir Lewis Hamilton straight, as they call it now. I doubt anyone calls it that. But now Liam is on the pool on Mihinovic. Obviously, I believe the team principal of AlphaTauri would love this to be an AlphaTauri 2-3 instead of a 2-4. As he gets very close to the gearbox, will he try and make it move stick? And I'll tell you what, he has nearly made it. If he has made it, that's a brilliant move from Liam, but I don't think he has. All this fighting has allowed Millard and Yonder to get away. As now Billy. No. Millard gets past Yonder. Oh, for God's sake, of course I missed the important part. Alright, well anyway, we have a new race leader, ladies and gentlemen, lap 6. It is Millard on the hard tyre. So, he has simultaneously just pulled off the impossible and is leading on a harder compound. As Yonder, will he try and make an attack? As Callum gets a 3 second on track limits. That might have just ruined any chance of a possible podium for him. As Yonder, will he set the attack on Millard? He is slightly gaining, but will it be enough to make a send? I don't think so. He gets really close, but he won't send it. Mihinovic is also caught up to Yonder. Down into Vale now. No one's going to be last on the brakes. As Mihinovic slightly taps Yonder, I don't think anything of it. I don't think anyone's got any damage. As Liam gets a penalty for track limits. That has ruined it. And also, Liam's missing an end plate. Liam is missing his left end plate. So that's certainly not good for the driver who is trying to catch his teammate. As Yonder hits the curb slightly, so now Mihinovic being all over him. Now, going down into Rutland's now, I believe. I've been calling it all the same thing. Anyway, as Callum is flushing already. I wish to have no comment on that, but yeah. As Yonder starts his charge back to reclaim the P1 that it got took away from him a few laps earlier. Now, obviously no one's going to send in to cops, but Maggots and Beckett's, and then to fix the exit of Maggots and Beckett's, as Callum and Liam battle. Liam, if you're trying to make a move on Callum without an end plate, that was extremely stupid, and now Logan is side by side with Liam. Liam is definitely gone out of the box due to the damage. I don't think, as Yonder gets past Millard just before the exit corner and makes the move straight, Logan goes down the inside of the AlphaTauri. So both McLarens making moves on AlphaTauris is, yeah, Liam boxes. So everyone, yeah, is feeling passing. So McLarens have just both essentially overtook both AlphaTauris. As Millard now. Millard, Yonder, Millard and Mihinovic, the top three currently on lap 9. I don't see Callum getting back into any of this, but it's going to be interesting. Now, Logan, he has DRS on Callum, Billy has DRS on Logan. So essentially, everyone up to Senna is in this, essentially. It's less likely for the people behind, as Yonder goes slightly wide on Luffield, which might have opened up a gap, but it didn't. As Mihinovic slightly closed the gap, but I don't think it did. Liam comes out 21 seconds behind Megan. That gap is going to deteriorate. That's the position changes, if anyone's interested. That's the top. Seb gets a penalty. Yeah, as you see, everyone's on 3 seconds. Millard and Yonder. Will they work together or will they not work together? Will Mihinovic, will he try to go around the outside of Millard here? Into Stowe? No, he won't. Will he try and get it into Vale? He has a better exit. Millard goes to take the racing line. No overtake's done. As Billy goes slightly wide, I believe. Right, now, Mihinovic is very close to Millard. I doubt he's going to make any overtakes though, anytime soon. However, the DRS might pose something different, as he's got similar DRS usage. Will he send it though? I don't think it will, because it was a bit too late, as Ridian gets past Billy. They are side by side through Bucklands and down into Luffield. Billy sends it down the inside of Luffield. Is that position for Billy or is that position for Ridian? I think Billy made it. What a move by Billy H07, the tier 3 driver who's fighting drivers in the tier above, as Ridian goes back at him, going into Cup's corner. Will Billy try to stick it around the outside? No, Ridian keeps the position. Anyway, back to top 3. As Mihinovic slightly messes up, Yonder's lagged out. This is terrible news for Yonder, as Millard now overtakes him. Millard takes the lead of the Grand Prix. This is awful news for Yonder and for McLaren, as that is the race win possibly stripped away from him. Callum pits. There's a lot of damage. I don't think so. But anyway. Seb's got a 5 seconds for speeding the pit lane, or is it just this medium runners pitting early? I don't know. Anyway, Logan, he's gaining on his teammate, I mean, to Yonder's luck, I say luck, but it's not luck. He has been rejoined into the session. And Logan does not have DRS, so essentially, unless Yonder activates that Yonder magic and absolutely attacks the drivers in front, he's done. Very much done. And it's Eaton with DRS as well, so essentially it's advantage Miller and Mihinovic here. As now these two battle for the lead. Will it be, at the end of lap 11, will it be Miller, will it be Mihinovic in the lead? As now, through Maggots and Beckett, both quite clean. As Mihinovic now burning battery, burns the DRS. Miller goes to the outside line. They nearly collect, and it stays with Miller in the lead. Good defensive move from Miller's side. I don't think anything else interesting is happening, but hey ho. Well, there's Logan and Senna pit. That's, I'm guessing the medium strategy is pit that lap, but, you know, I'm not good at strategy, as you can tell. Anyway, Yonder, will he be able to catch the drivers in front? As Billy, will he be able to make a move around the outside of Meridian here? Meridian keeps it defensive. I was about to say another thing, but that's the pit lane. You big idiot. There's Mihinovic. Will he send it down the inside of Brooklyn? No, he won't. Will he look? And Billy gets passed around the outside of Brooklyn's. Speaking of Brooklyn's, nice move from the hard runner there on the fellow hard runner. And now it's AlphaTauri, Williams, McLaren, Mercedes. Four-way battle in the top four. Although I don't think you could say Billy's in any sort of battle here. As Mihinovic, he is gaining on Millard. Will he be able to use that DRS to his advantage? Will he be able to send it down the inside? He gets good close. He can't make the move stick. And he settles again to second place. No, and he looks into the chicane. As Yonder pits, Billy stays out. Bram pits. This is advantage hard runners, I believe. But you know, some people in this race, so anything's happened. Billy is into a podium position, the tier 3 driver, doing bits in tier 2. But the question is he going to keep that position for any longer? As Miller and Mihinovic are essentially in a world of their own here. Now, will Mihinovic burn his battery? Will he use the DRS to good use? Will he send it? He won't, but it's a fastest lap from Callum. And never mind, it's a fastest lap from Liam. As we might see a move anytime soon involving Seb and Logan. Although it's not a big possibility. Let's just focus on the top two. Okay, Mihinovic, he uses the battery again. I'm going to turn off the HUD in case anything happens. Will he be able to make a send? No, once again he stays in the place. As Millard, was that already a penalty? Did he just get one? Oh, he just got a penalty, that's not good. Mihinovic pits. But yeah, in the meantime, Liam did also get a penalty. Billy pits. No, he doesn't. Oh, my bad. Billy stays out. So now, both Williams are in. If this is a double stack, they have played this off perfectly. Megan stays out. Obviously, it's a hard runner, so don't expect her to do anything. As Williams have lined up the double stack, and I'll tell you what, they've nearly done it perfectly. A slight mishap, but it happens. As Liam sets the fastest lap of the race, and Callum, despite having a penalty, he's back up into 4th. And after that, after the drivers in front of him pit, he'll be in the lead. Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen. As Billy, there's not really anything to talk about in the front, it's just Millard running away with it. Mihinovic will send it on Liam here. I doubt it, but this is the closest action they will probably get so far. They might as well take it. Millard, I presume the hard runners will box this lap, but that's just my assumption. As it is lap 14 and the strategy was lap 14. Millard stays out. Is Billy gonna box? Billy's in. So I don't know if that's a strategy call he made himself or is that something he got told. Anyway, Callum is closing in on Mr. Megan. As Liam is, and Mihinovic is also closing in on Liam, and Mihinovic will send it, he'll make the move before the corner, and he converts into P6. Logan gets past Seb, I doubt there was anything to say in there. Megan pits, we knew that was going to happen. And that, oh, and Liam's been spun round. Something happened, I'm not sure, but Liam has been spun round. As Callum is into second after pit stop, which is obvious. And Yonder is back up into third despite lagging out. Good stuff. And Bram is out of the session in the pit lane. Nearly thought it was going to be a safety car and Millard would have been saved. But we have 11 laps to go in this British Grand Prix. Millard with a 25-second gap to second Callum, but I doubt it's going to make anything, as that gap will definitely decrease. Ridian, he is closing in on Billy. We've got to take this midfield action, guys, I'm sorry. What time is it? It's 25 past 8 if anyone was wondering about the time. Well, this would have been done ages ago, but obviously technical difficulties, as the closest battle we have so far is Billy versus Senna. As Millard stays out again, he is taking his hard the extra mile. Is he gonna try and do the unholy strategy and box the stop? If he does and it pays off, I will eat my words, but you know. As Billy gets past Senna before the corner, will Ridian try to make a move around the outside of Senna? Nearly makes it stick, but Senna keeps P9. Breaks extremely early into the corner as Mihinovic picks up the fastest lap of the race. He is already closed into P4 after boxing, so that's pretty much everything you need to know. The gap between Millard and Callum is seemingly dropping, but I have a feeling Millard is going to try and push it and go on soft here. Mihinovic gaining, Liam gaining on Seb, Senna gaining on Billy. I doubt there's going to be any overtakes. If there is, I'll eat my words. But yeah, Millard, I don't know at this point. He's just in his own world at this point. He's 23 seconds ahead of the car in second. He's probably singing, but oh, he's in now. But the way it's going, I think Callum's going to inherit the lead. But with that 3 seconds, it's going to be Yonder in the net lead after lagging out. As Liam picks up another 3 second penalty in Maggots and Beckett's. As someone cut the corner. I don't know who, but someone did. I don't know who, but someone did. That's the best line. Yonder catching Callum at the speed of knots. Has Millard done the unorthodox strategy? Yes, he has. Mihinovic sets another fastest lap of 1:28.7, and they all overtake him into turn 1. Callum takes the net lead, but is Yonder because of the 3 second time penalty. Will Logan get out past Millard? Logan gets out. It's side by side into the loop. Will Logan be able to make it around down the inside? No, he can't. Millard gets out in 4th. So, and Yonder takes the lead. Of course I missed the interesting action, man. Right. As it's pretty much a three-way fight for the lead, but Millard is going to be catching him in the speed of knots. with the extremely fresh, soft tyres. Here is the tyre detail for anyone. They're all on 3, 4 and 6 lap old hards, and he is on extremely fresh, medium, soft, sorry. Right. So, staying out the extra few seconds, laps has helped him here. Right, Mihinovic, will he send it on Callum, or will he stay patient for another lap? Seb and Liam are out. It's definitely going to be a safety car. Safety car deployed. Seb and Liam have collided. Everyone's into the pit lane. Millard has benefited here. Advantage Millard. What? Oh. I don't know what happened, but I don't know. Well, safety car, lap 16, lap 18 even, makes everything interesting. This means everyone who's currently in the race will get points, essentially. And, I'm interested, right? Have any of these teams fucked up the double stack? Have Williams have played it nearly perfectly again with the double stack. However, Ridian is let down by it because Billy gets back passed and Megan stays out and jumps from last to 5th. But bear in mind, ladies and gentlemen, Megan is on 3 lap old mediums while everyone is on fresh soft, and Callum is the outstander on soft fresh mediums. These are your position changes. Millard is the winner here. The loser being Ethan Queeley, but he's not really in the race anymore. The true loser being Yonder, as truth be told, he should be in the lead right now. But yeah, if I am truly stated, the safety car will be in next lap, so the safety car will be in restarting lap 20, so this gives us 6 laps of wheel-to-wheel combat action. Now, could this be the best thing ever, or could this be a flaming pile of shit? Find out in a couple of minutes' time. Half 8 should have been done by now, but yeah. Let's just do a quick penalty check. Right, so Millard's got 2 warnings, a penalty and a warning. Yonder has so far got nothing, so Yonder's in the favourite here. Megan, am I even doing it correctly? I'm doing it wrong. Oh, Megan pit, so it just fucked it all. Right, so I've done Megan, I've done Millard, done Yonder. Callum, he's got 3 warnings, a penalty and a warning, another warning. Mihinovic has got nothing as well. Logan's got a singular warning. Billy has got 2 warnings. Ridian has got 4 warnings. Megan has obviously got a warning. Senna has got 3 warnings. Seb has he has 3 warnings, a penalty, he had a 5-second but he served it. He got another warning and another warning. Liam, oh god. Warning, 2 warnings and a penalty, warning, 2 warnings and a penalty, another warning, another penalty and 2 warnings, another warning. Bram, he's obviously DNF, but warning and penalty, 2 warnings, warning, and obviously a warning early in the race. And that's pretty much everyone up to date. I presume Seb served his time penalty. Oh yeah, oh my bad, Seb retired. Seb and Liam both DNF. Well anyway, congratulations to the top points finishers in today's race. Obviously this ain't gonna be the finishing order, but pretty much if you survive, you win points. So, who wouldn't be down for some points on debut? Ain't it, Megan? Anyway, safety car is in this lap. It will be a Millard restart. So, good luck everyone who is still in the race, and we will be looking forward to this in our little commentary shack. Millard slowly might be, as he slows everyone down quite drastically, if you might say so. Ooh, and has he gone already? He has gone, and he has caught Yonder lacking. And that is Millard in the distance. He fucks off into the distance, and yeah. Any overtakes being done into the first two corners? No. As Millard will try and use his he'll use his battery to try and pull out of the 3 seconds he needs for victory, and Mihinovic will try and chase Callum for eventual P2 here. Will there be any surprises? Will there be any shock podiums? Well, there might even be a shock win, as Senna gets past Megan into the old pitch straight. The pack is pretty much split into two again, as Yonder goes a bit wide out of Cops, and Miller, just as I predicted, he's going to fuck off into the distance and win the race. But you never know, as Callum gets awfully close to Yonder. Will Callum try and make a send on those young medium tyres? I don't think so. However, will there be any other moves in the background? Megan is already very far behind, so I doubt. But as we start lap 21 of 26, this is your running order, as Miller took the fastest lap before it's taken away by Mihinovic, before it's taken away by Senna. And now it's a Tuesday night fight for winning and bragging honours here in Tier 2. Callum with a bit of swerve at an exit coming out of 10. I don't know. As Millard, he is trying to preserve anything he's got for the final few laps so that he can run away from Yonder and try and take the win that he may deserve, he may not deserve. That is not my opinion. I am only a commentator. As now, Millard. Will there be anything interesting happening? Smallest gap is only 2/10, but surely there'll be some overtakes made on the, I believe it's Chapel, I don't know. Honestly, all I know is some of these. Right, there's a yellow flag and Megan's out. Is it going to be a safety car? It's another safety car, ladies and gentlemen. Will people box for fresher rubber, or will they stay out and hope the safety car eats as much of the laps as it's possible? Is anyone going to dive into the pit lane? Miller pits. Is anyone else going to? Everyone's pitting again. Excuse me? Ridian stays out. Ridian stays out. Has Ridian pulled off the big brain move? Just think about it. Yeah, his tyres might be older, but I don't know. Senna stays out as well. I think that's it. At this point, I am just a commentator, so I have no input on what these people are doing. But you know, they do them. The order essentially the same, except for the fact that there's now only 8 drivers, so it's down to the final 8, who are all capable of finishing on the podium here. Now, lap 22. If I'm correct, the safety car will go out 4 more laps, so that'll be lap 23, 24, 25, 26. If the safety car stays out for 1 more lap, the BRS on the final lap will be extremely crucial for anyone who's trying to win this race. Right, Well, as Ridian and Senna, Ridian on 4-lap old softs, Senna on 3-lap old mediums, everyone else, fresh softs. This is the moment everyone's been waiting for. Will it be in this lap, or will it be in the lap after? We will only find out once the safety car has passed a certain point. It's past a certain point, it will be in next lap. So that would mean, ladies and gentlemen, that there's only going to be 3 laps of action. So, as Senna pits, Senna's been disqualified. So that's definitely not going to go well for Senna. And he's also been given a 5-second penalty, which is definitely going to piss him off even more. Right, down to the final 7 people. Wonderful. This has been a shit show of a race, I tell you that. As it'll be a Ridian restart here in Silverstone. 26 laps, and it's come down to the final 3. A 3-lap sprint to determine the bragging rights of winning here in round 5. At least I believe it's round 5. I mean, while we're in this part of the stream, I might as well say that the next stream will be on Sunday, and it will be the Tier 3 Season 3 of the Spanish Grand Prix. Be sure to check that out, because it'll be a lot of entertaining action. As Senna has left the session. Don't blame him, to be fair. Right. Positions gained, positions lost. Currently fastest lap belongs to Sir Mihinovic. Safety car's in this lap, but okay, so the biggest winner here is Ridian. If he can keep this how it is, he wins his first, I believe, his first ever Tier 2 race. So that's only off my accord. Right. This will be a Ridian restart in Tier 2. Brace yourselves. Kidding. Love you, Ridian. Right. Down into Vale. Annoying nose cam. But he has gone. And has he caught anyone lacking? I don't think so. As Millard now steps off the charge to try and defeat the person on extremely old media soft. As Millard already pulls alongside. Will he try and move around the outside of the loop? And tell you what, he's already done it. Miller's in the lead. Ridian has fallen down to second. Now it's only a matter of time before Yonder overtakes him. It's only a matter of time before this whole chart becomes completely different. As it stands, Billy goes to P5. Jesus Christ. Right, as Callum sends it down the inside of Yonder here. Will he? Okay, he goes back in. I don't know what happened there, but I know Mihinovic went wide for a second. So now Callum is going to try and do his all might not to take out Yonder, but to try and overtake him like a sensible human being. Isn't that right, Mr. Callum? Right, well, Miller's stopped off into the distance. Yonder, he pulls alongside Ridian, down into Stowe. Will Callum try and attempt down the inside of Ridian? No, he doesn't. He stays there. And now Yonder has 2 laps to catch Millard. Callum falls down to 5th from a comfortable 3rd. And now both Williams are charging. Will this be team orders for Williams? He's not gonna. Yeah. Mihinovic has passed Ridian. Will Ridian try to fight it though? Ridian's fighting this. And I'll tell you what. Yeah, nah. So yeah, Callum now behind Ridian. Will he try and overtake Ridian? Stupid answer. He will. Callum down the inside of Brooklands. He makes the move stick, but he has to give him room. Ridian gets back past. And now, it is a matter of time before Millard leaves the 3-second gap of which he is required to be to win the race. Right, as we move on into Maggots and Beckett's, the penultimate time will be crossing Maggots and Beckett's in this race. Will the last lap bring us drama? Will the last lap bring us controversy? Millard everyone's burning everything they have except for Billy. Billy's playing the strategic game. Callum gets past Ridian. Logan is going to be the next one on Ridian's eye-up list. But as for now, DRS enabled. It's the final lap, and Millard is 2.6 seconds in the lead. If he carries this on, Millard will win the race. Millard will win, and it will be an amazing victory, as the 3 seconds should have never let him win. As now down into the Wellington Straight, will he pull the 2/10 he needs to beat out Yonder? He is not doing it at the moment. Will Yonder be able to catch him? As Mihinovic sends it on Yonder, and now this has definitely won the race for Millard. As Callum tries to get entertained, Billy tries to go down the inside of Logan. Logan backs him. Logan doesn't allow that. However, Logan, will he try and send on Ridian? Billy gets past Logan, and Neely gets past Ridian in the process, but now, let's just quickly check the penalties. Yeah, unless Millard gets a post-race penalty summit, Millard will be the winner of the BRL Grand Prix. As Yonder gets back past Mihinovic, he is not giving this up. And hang on, could this be a last lap win for DSM Yonder here? The gap has seriously dropped as Billy gets up to P6. Millard crosses the line, wins on track, but DSM Yonder wins the Tier 2 Season 4 British Grand Prix. That is an amazing win from DSM Yonder after lagging out. That is a brilliant win from DSM Yonder. From pole to victory. Wow. Just wow. Right, time to invite the podium sitters to the party Right. Whoever's in charge of results and all that, here you go. There's the results you might need to know. Anyway, view gamer card, invite to party. View gamer card, invite to party. View gamer card, invite to party. Shut up. Get your calories. You'll never look good. Hello. Please make sure to include your audio as everyone else starts joining in. We're just waiting on Yonder, and then we can start the process of interviews. Unlucky there, Millard. Well, we just need to wait for Yonder to join, and then we can start. But I mean, we can wait. I'll wait for him last because he won. Anyway, let's start. Mihinovic. Let's start with quali. What did you think? Do you think he could have done better? Do you think he could have done worse? Hang on, just before. Have you included your audio? Have you included your audio? Okay, yes, carry on. Yeah, I guess. The race, you were in contention for the win. Obviously, the two late safety cars didn't help you. Didn't really help you. Um, do you think you could have done better? Do you think you could have been on the top step instead of yonder? Yeah, it's what happens. To be fair, I mean, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you always enjoy a bit of self. Um, what's it called? Self. I forgot the word. Just reflectiveness. Yeah. You think you could have done better. Maybe next time you will do better, much better then. Um, yeah, I don't think I have any other questions. You're free to leave. Congratulations on the P3. And now we move on to Millard. Qualifying. Could have done better, could have done worse. Is that the max you could have pulled out today?
A lot better. I mean, obviously, you can't really make a comment on it when I didn't get pole, but I believe that the pole lap time just was nowhere near good enough, and I was actually gutted the fact that I invalidated my lap. But it is what it is. It's not about where you start; it's about where you finish.
True. The race. I'm gonna get slated for this, but that the way I was talking about it on the commentary, I literally just said you're gonna fuck off into the distance and win, and look what happened. Commentator's curse. Because
I wouldn't
I saw
necessarily
the
say
gap.
I wouldn't say commentator's curse. I mean, I fully did it myself. When the second safety car came out. I had pitted onto the used softs from Quali, and they were on about 10,
Mm,
11%. So I knew that I'd be at a disadvantage with them. And I outbroke
yeah,
myself into the final corner, which allowed Jonda back into the 3 seconds.
yeah. I mean, to be fair, you had a good battle. Your strategy worked out for the small part,
Hmm.
but apart from that, do you think could have done better, couldn't worse? I
Well, I
mean,
think,
obviously, you could have done better. You could have not have broke yourself, but Um,
well, from
yeah, your teammate crashed out. What happened there?
I think there was an incident between a Mercedes, I believe it was, and my teammate. But back to what you just
Yeah,
mentioned about the strategy. I mean, being realistic about how my season has been and how AlphaTauri's season's been in Tier 2. Obviously, we've had big changes in the team with two team principals being banned. There's a lot been going on off track, which is sort of not really motivated the team on the track to perform. But obviously, I'm gutted I haven't won. The strategy was a bit of a risk take, especially because
Hail
I got my
Mary.
tire temperatures wrong. Not my mediums, my hards were on the verge of dying, but I stayed out and went softs because I got that 3 second. And yeah, but I'm happy with the points regardless.
If that safety car didn't come out, would you have comfortably won?
Well, we'll never know because I was
True.
behind Yonder and all of those lot by quite some time, and I had Logan behind me slightly, so I would have had to push even more to catch up. I feel as though I mean, I had a 3 second, and when you have a time penalty and the safety car comes out, it's obviously not ideal. But for me, I think the safety car was better and it helped me out because I knew I was the fastest on track, so I could push away easier than having to catch up and then push away again.
Mm, yeah, good self-assessment there. Um, yeah, I don't have any more questions. No one's in the chat, so they have no more questions. Yeah, that's your second place. Congratulations on
Thank you, mate.
P2.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're probably gutted on the loss of the victory, but you go again next week. And right, finally, and probably the most controversially, Yonder qualifying.
Controversially.
How the
What did I
fuck did
do
you pull
wrong?
that off? How the fuck did you pull that off?
No, no, no. I was saying I was sweating in quali. I think I said about I don't know, like 10 words, and then in the race I only said about 20. I was just concentrating the whole time, sweating my hands off. Just honestly, quali, I don't know where that came from because that was on my second lap on those tyres after I bottled the first lap. So yeah, I'm surprised. I'm as surprised as you are with that quali lap, and then the race.
Yeah.
It was always going to be between me, Millard, or Mahinovic. I thought Millard was going to be clear um, at the end, but I think I was it Mahinovic. I saw that he was on 10% when I was coming onto the back straight on the final lap. Just took advantage of it, drained all the ERS, and yeah, just about got within that 3 second.
Mm. That overtake into Stowe. Yeah. Wow. I'm focusing on Millard, and all of a sudden I just see you just absolutely send it. That overtake probably won you the race if you think about it, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, what on the last lap?
Yeah, the last lap. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, going into the final lap, I was like, Miller's probably going to be too far ahead to try and, keep in that 3 second. So my fight was just trying to keep P2. So that was my focus for the whole lap. And then when I got through Stowe and looked at the timing and saw it was 2.9, I was like, okay, I'll have a go here. And then, yeah, as Miller said, I think he like went a bit deep into like the last corner,
Yeah.
kind of ruined the time gap, made it a bit closer. But now, honestly, um, GG's to Callum Mahinovic and Miller. That was a really good race between us four.
Yeah. I have no more questions. This has been BRL Tier 2 Season 4 Great Britain. Catch us again on Sunday for BRL Tier 3
But
Season
sing
3
the national
Spanish Grand
anthem
Prix.
to sign off. Sing the. I need to hear it.
Right. God save our gracious King. Long live our noble King. God
God save
save
the
our King.
King.
Right. Happy.
Send him
Right.
victorious, happy. Oh, that's not even the lyrics.
Right. Well,
Long to reign over
this
us.
has
God
been.
save the King.
This has been BRL Tier 4, 2 Season 4. Congratulations to everyone on the podium. Congratulations to all the point scorers. Congratulations to Yonda for the victory. I am signing off. This has been Drifting09.